Thank you, Mr. Gessie. It is now my pleasure to introduce the class of 2015 salutatorian, Cheyenne Smith.
Good morning, family, friends, family of friends, friends of family, faculty and staff. Last but not least, my classmates who I unfortunately have not had the honor to meet until this given day. When you get a phone call from 2 nights before you are supposed to graduate, you pause to wonder if you should answer or not. Timidly, I answer the calling. The next thing I heard, well, hello, Cheyenne. This is Mr. Lockwood and Mr. Scherer. We have some good news and some bad news. Which one would you like to hear first? Now, any other given time, you would have no problem choosing one to pick, but knowing it's your assistant principal and counselor, you kind of want to just hang up and act like you never answered in the first place. All that was traveling through my mind was, oh crap, how am I going to go tell my mom and dad that I'm not going to graduate? But I was wrong. It was much worse. I was then told the good news, which was, congratulations, you will be graduating with the class of 2015 instead of 2016, as I should have originally done, and all my hard work had paid off. I earned the spot as the salutatorian. After jumping up and down like a crazy fool in the middle of my job, Mr. Lockwood and Mr. Scherer informed me of my fate. I had to research, compose, and draft a speech on a subject in which I knew nothing about. I have only dreamt of this day since pre-K, but never did I think it would actually happen. This had to be done in 24 hours, typed, and turned in for review to Mr. Lockwood. So a gigantic shout out to Google, my mom's brain, and Ms. Wiffenden for her multiple assignments requiring the writing and brainstorming process. Without these, I might just be standing here today without any words to say. You see, she even taught me how to rhyme. Before I go on, I would like to take the time, though, to thank my mom for everything. Without her love and support, I wouldn't have made it past February of 2012. She is my friend, best friend, my other person, and most of all, my mom. I love you, Mom, and thank you. I also want to say thank you to the rest of my family for believing in me, and at all times, even after I brought in a beautiful baby girl into our world. Without the love and encouragement, I might have been part of the statistics as a 16-year-old dropout mom. Lastly, to my fiance, who cannot be here today, thank you for stepping up to the plate and accepting the full package. And thank you, God, for making all of this possible. With this being said, I would like to highly encourage my classmates to take this time to do the same and appreciate and recognize your parents and those who have loved you and dismissed your flaws from day one. Even though we each have our own unique reason for attending online school, we all had the same goal, to make it to this platform which we will all conquer as we walk across this morning. Fortunately, our journey was not simply handed to us. What fun would that be? Going to school online meant that we had to become more self-reliant and responsible for our futures in order to complete our tasks. In calculus, I struggled a lot, thank you, Mr. Bishop. Just as the division by zero does not equal infinity, infinity is defined as the lack of limits. The only limitations we will ever face in our new chapter of our lives will be the ones that we place on ourselves. But all in all, for the hardest conversion for me from public conventional school to online school was the availability to procrastinate. Through the many long nights of insomnia, days of hyperinsomnia, hyperstimulation by overcaffeination, aka Starbucks coffee, and so much procrastination, I have now learned how my neurotransmitters were trying to buffer and decrease the overreaction to the chemistry assignments we had to complete. Thank you, Ms. Brown, for your many attempts to eliminate our procrastinative nature. You must have the patience of a saint. The new chapter in our lives starts today from this moment. We will take with us the knowledge, experiences, laughter, and humor, the sorrows, the enlightenment, and rewarding lessons we have learned the last 10+ years. The decision of what we do from here is yours and only yours. We only have to believe in ourselves. We must believe in ourselves long enough to get to where we want to go. It may take a year, a decade, hopefully less than a century, thousands of dollars, patience, determination, and the will to become more than our forefathers were. This country was founded on the dreams and the hopes of people who strive for freedom and the ability to make the choices and live as they chose to. It is our responsibility to carry on these dreams and make them for reality. Mr. Duncan, thank you and for educating us on the considered constraints of life. You've done nothing but loved and support. Gracias por todo, por eso se dice, me gustaría decir por esfuerzo de todo y no que te rentas. Thank you, Ms. Martinez, for teaching me the different aspects of life. Thank you for your patience and not giving up on us. With this being said, I would like you guys to help me introduce our valedictorian, Paige Garrick, and Go 2015.
Whatever. Okay, I would like to thank all of you for being here today. This is an amazing accomplishment for every single one of us. It's something you worked so hard for 12 years. So please, be proud and smile and just enjoy this. Some of us, like me, had to drive quite a while to be here, and so thank you for making the journey. And it was really, really nice to meet all of you. I've seen your names in discussion groups for years, and it's like, I don't know these people. And then finally getting to put faces to the names it's nice. Okay, as we are well aware, this school isn't traditional. NMCA is the complete opposite of a normal high school, and that's all right. I believe that we are all non-traditional people, which goes with a non-traditional school perfectly. None of us are conformists or like the average person. We are unique, and the schooling we chose is a reflection of who we are. And regardless of what led us here, we're here now, and we're doing this, and that's great. And it could have been the push from others or the goals of our parents and friends and whoever, but the past is over in our individual
old age. This is the important part. By the authority invested in me and upon recommendation of the faculty, the Board of Education, I find you have completed and hereby confer upon you a high school diploma with all the rights and the privileges and responsibilities pertaining to a high school diploma. At this time, will the graduates in row 1 please rise?
Cassandra Almanzar. Cassandra plans to attend cosmetology school. When asked what her favorite experience at NMCA was, she replied, "Connections Academy was a wonderful experience. I've learned a lot. I enjoyed meeting my fellow students and teachers during testing and some other events that went on this year and last year. Now, this year and my high school experience is coming to a close. I will always remember live lessons, testing sessions, the friendly faces of teachers, discussions, and the colors that brought us all together, orange. Connections Academy will always be in my past so that I can move on with my future and make it brighter and flourish."
Woke up